Hey, welcome to the channel and welcome back. If you've been here before, I'm the Urban Seer and this is your March full blood moon tarot reading for all signs. This full moon in Virgo brings a focus on healing, clarity and alignment. It's a time to get grounded, release what no longer serves us and step into the next chapter with confidence. Be sure to check out your sun, moon and rising for the full picture, but let's get into it. Love and light. Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. So I've already shuffled and pulled your cards. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck for anyone that is interested, but let's dive in. So your first placement is during this time of the March full blood moon. What major energy is influencing your life right now? So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? We have the Queen of Swords. Awesome energy, awesome card. The Queen of Swords is very powerful, is very direct. And this is the energy that Spirit is wanting you to embody. It feels almost like coming into your own power, being able to speak your truth directly, clearly, without fear of what others may think or how others may react. If you're not feeling like this kind of energy, this is what you need to embody more, Aries. Okay, so lean into this. If you may already be taking steps and feeling this kind of power drawing you in, and that this is what's needed of you, and this is the kind of next step and the energy that is surrounding you and asking you to embody. So whatever resonates. Okay, this is obviously a general reading. So you're either in this energy and Spirit saying, yes, go for it. Keep doing this. Keep speaking your truth. It's Swords is ruled by the element of earth and is all about communication. And really the Queen of Swords takes no prisoners, okay? She is committed to her truth above all else. This can make her quite ruthless. But maybe this ruthlessness is necessary. It's about also can be about cutting ties, people, places, things that no longer align with you, no longer serve you. Moving into that area where it's time to really cut yourself free and walk away from situations, walk away from people that you know aren't right for you, that don't maybe even have your best interests at heart and don't value your truth, your voice, all of that stuff. Okay, this can apply to any area of your life, work, relationship, the home, whatever. Take what resonates with your situation, but this is what you need to embody, Aries, right now. Let's move on. Next placement, what positive change is unfolding for you? So what breakthrough, gift or new opportunity is manifesting at this time? Seven of Wands. Here we are. This is more of the same kind of energy. Seven of Wands is about holding a boundary. So I feel like there's been some change in you. It's something has risen up in you, and that you're no longer prepared, willing to put up with what you have been previously, Aries. Seven of Wands is about when someone or a situation, more than one person, has been trying to push you to the edge in a way, push you into a place, into a corner in a way that suits them, okay, that is where they want you to be. Maybe they've had you held there for some time and you finally had enough and you're finally sick of this and you've drawn a line in the sand here. We see this woman here who's defending herself. She's defending her spot. These group of people have pushed her to the edge, but she's not gone over the edge. She hasn't given in. She's stood her ground and she is fighting to the end. She's fighting for this spot. So with this positive change is this newfound power maybe in you that has risen up, and this boundary that you've set, which could lead to, I feel like, a series of decisions, of change, of breakthrough. Very much aligning with this Queen of Swords energy of breaking free from situations. So continue to hold this boundary, Aries. This is all. Begin to start holding that boundary if you haven't already. This is the breakthrough that's needed. This is the positive change that is unfolding. This, whatever has risen up in you. Final placement. What is your personal power during this full moon? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Ooh. Six of Pentacles, balance. Giving and receiving, so not giving too much, Aries. Again, maybe this boundary, you are giving too much to a situation, to a person. And the Six of Pentacles is a perfectly balanced energetically. It could be to do with your finances, that through this process that your finances will balance out, your practical situation will balance out. This is where we're heading. This is what this is all about, this Queen of Swords, this setting boundaries, Seven of Wands. It's leading you by harnessing this personal power of this boundary. Really is about being in balance about what we're giving and what we're receiving, and making sure that to a situation or to someone that we're not giving too much. And maybe that has been out of whack for you for a while, Aries. You've been giving, hoping to get something back, and it's coming to that realization that it's not coming. It's not coming through from this person. So we need to do this ourselves. We need to go, okay, I'm not getting, I realize now, I feel that I'm not getting back what I've been putting in. So I'm going to withdraw, okay? I'm going to put a limit and a cap on how much I'm prepared to give to this situation. You might not be able to free yourself from this situation straight away. It might be a process. For some of you, you may be able to walk away, and that's the best thing to do. But for those of you who maybe are stuck, trapped in this situation for practical reasons, whatever the case, or it's a case of maneuvering and it's going to take some time, then we to get out, to set ourselves free, to write this, we can immediately begin to, though, withdraw our resources, to stop feeding the situations, to stop energetically giving it so much, and turn the volume down on that. Or say if it was finances, maybe it's a situation that you've been giving to financially that isn't right, and you can withdraw funds, things like that. Take what resonates for you, okay? But we're trying to balance this situation, and that is your personal power during this full moon, Aries. Aim for balance. Watch, put a cap on that energy. And I'm going to end your reading there, Aries. I hope it resonated for you. Do check out your sun, moon and rising for the full picture. Please do give me a thumbs up if this reading did resonate. Leave any comments down below. It's always great to hear from you. And please do consider subscribing if you haven't already for all future uploads and to support the channel. Wishing you all the best. Love and light, Aries. Hey, my lovely Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Let's see what this full moon is going to bring for you. I've shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's dive in. First placement, which is what major energy is influencing your life right now, and what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon. And we have the beautiful Knight of Cups. An offering, an opportunity is coming towards you. This is what is shaping your path during this time, Taurus, okay? So if you've been feeling maybe some lack, some stagnation is what I feel like, as if everything has had to be coming from you, if that makes sense. Like maybe you've felt an absence in spirit, an absence from others, from those around you. And it's this wonderful thing when we see the Knight of Cups of something coming towards you. So an offering, something being given, and refilling your cup is what I see, okay? The energy that we started off with, it feels like where you're at now is that maybe your cup feels empty, that it's run dry. And this is really needed, okay? This Knight of Cups energy, this replenishment. It's about sorry about that, I'm just knocking the table there. It's about emotional fulfillment. It's a softer energy as well. So Knight of Cups is the element of water, so a sense of flow. So this could come in the form for some of you as an actual person. For those of you that are maybe waiting on love and romance, this is someone coming through with something to say, with an opportunity, with an offering of love. For those of you, it can be kind of more along the lines of like a gift from the universe, that still presents, you know, an opportunity, and it's just going to soften the energy around you, soften your heart, and move you forward, move things forward out of this stagnation. And it's almost that you feel ready and replenished from this experience to, it's like a renewal. Yeah, we feel like it's almost like feeling rested and renewed, and then we can kind of pick ourselves up and get back out there. So gorgeous energy to start with. Let's go on to the second placement, which is what positive changes in unfolding for you. So a breakthrough, a gift, a new opportunity, which is funny because a lot of that has already been touched on, but let's dig into this deeper. Is there more gifts? Seven of Swords. Interesting. Seven of Swords has a sneaky energy, okay? This is someone or a situation that has, it's almost, what I feel like is that they've been getting away with something for too long. And I feel like that this person is going to be, that in many ways is going to come to an end. They're going to be called out. They're going to be exposed. And they're going to have to face something. It's like that they're being outed, yeah? Whatever they've been avoiding. This is a very avoidant energy. When we see the Seven of Swords, we see this woman. It doesn't matter about gender, obviously. This woman is sneaking away with these swords, yeah? She's looking back, hoping that she hasn't been seen, trying to get away with something. So this is positive in the placement of positive change. What's the breakthrough and gift for you, Taurus? And that is that this person is going to be exposed and outed, and it's kind of going to bring an end to this situation. Be interesting to see, because I'm nosy, I'm going to ask pull one more card for this. Could be something completely unrelated to this Knight of Cups, okay? Or it could tie in. So take what resonates, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Spirit, tell me more about this Seven of Swords and Taurus's breakthrough. Yes, justice. So there's a fair outcome, some justice for you. This is confirmation. Just than what we've said, that this person who is misbehaving, I want to say, yeah, they're not being honest, they're not being straightforward, and it's going to catch up with them, Taurus, during this time, okay? In the near future, around this, what this full moon energy is going to shift this. So it'd be really interesting to see how that plays out. And for many of you, very much may be connected to this. Maybe this person is the one who drained your cup initially, okay? Maybe this situation was what has been draining you, and this replenishment, this thirst that I could sense and feel from you, Taurus. Let's go to move to the final placement, which is, what is your personal power during this full moon? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Ten of Wands. We get to put down this burden. So this is really a story from beginning to end here, Taurus, that Spirit has given us. We get to put down this burden. There is a sense of a fresh start and a new beginning that I feel that you're on the cusp of here. And this is the empty cup feeling, this person being exposed, being made to be made accountable. This all is a process that frees you of something that maybe has been going on for some time, okay? You get to put down that burden. And that's through your sheer hard work, perseverance. This is your... How can you harness this lunar energy with the placement? So it's like just getting to that finishing line, that I have no doubt, Taurus, because you were grounded, you are hardworking, you were determined, loyal, all of that good stuff, that you will persist and get to this end. But I feel like it's not that far away, okay? It's nearer than you think or feel. Get to put this burden down, and it's like a sigh of relief, being able to finally exhale. And then we have the Ace, which is the fresh start, and that sense of, you know, once your cup is refilled, I got that sense of being able to begin a new cycle, is what I feel, a kind of a new beginning of sorts, really, even Taurus, but feeling revived to head out and go on to the next chapter and start again in many respects. Even it doesn't mean about necessarily leaving this person behind, but it's like there's been an energy shift in the relationship, so it's like a new chapter. Justice will be done here. So I'm going to end the reading there, Taurus. I hope it resonated with you. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did. Leave any comments down below. And please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you'll be notified for all future uploads, and to support the channel. I would really appreciate that. But wishing you all the best with you and your person, or this situation, whatever's going on for you, Taurus, there in this full moon. Love and light. Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. If for those that are interested, please do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising for the full picture. But let's dive in. Placement number 1. We have what major energy is influencing your life right now. So during this full moon period, what cosmic forces are shaping your path? We have a major arcana, the Magician. A really potent time for you, Gemini, okay, because this full moon is in Virgo, which is ruled by the planet Mercury, which also rules Gemini. So there's a connection there and an extra kind of zing to it for you, okay, Gemini. Strong connection there. So this could be a very potent time for you to be able to bring some manifestations into the 3D. The Magician here, their power is being able to take their vision, so whatever has been at the forefront for you, Gemini, during this time, what has been on your mind, what have you been trying to bring into the 3D. The Magician takes that vision and is able to bring that, has all the tools laid out before them. So this is you, Gemini. You've got all the skills, you've got all the ability. You've done that work, you've done that groundwork. Maybe you're someone who consistently shows up as well to manifest daily, be that journaling, be that in meditation, visualization, whatever you do. I would encourage you to do that, even just over this period, if nothing else. I encourage everyone to do it every day, but even just during this period, because it feels like an opening in the universal energy and a power here for you, Gemini, to really harness this and bring it into the 3D. So there is big energy when it says what major energies influence you, and it's like this energy of possibility of something that you've been working on coming to fruition during this period. Maybe it's been a long time coming, Gemini, and this is the time that it's going to happen. So really double down on your practices. It's not about putting in loads of hard action, if that makes sense, like effort, action. I feel like you've done the work, and now it's like surrendering to the universe as much as you can. And allowing it to flow into your life, into your material world, the 3D. Let's have a look at the second placement, which is what positive change is unfolding for you. So this is a breakthrough, a gift, or a new opportunity. We see this is on its way to you already, Gemini, but let's dig in and see what we have. And we have another major arcana, which is amazing, which reinforces again this potent, powerful energy of change around you, Gemini. The Death card is, so some people see this as a bad omen. It isn't It's just a card of transformation. So something, an old way of life, or maybe even your old way of life, because of whatever you're manifesting, is ending, and you're in some transition. Again, this period is that there's a rebirth happening. There's a new you that is emerging. So if that's you in a new job, for example, a new relationship, or the relationship that you've wanted and the change that you've ushered in, an internal change, some kind of personal growth, a new outlook. I do feel though that it really is something that you're bringing into the 3D. It feels more external than internal, and there's going to be a real shift in change in how your life, like say if it was a new job for existence, for I can't speak for instance, then that would really shift, okay, and change your whole routine, your whole life, the people in your life, that kind of vibe, okay? Tell what resonates to. Obviously this is a general reading, but to whatever specifically has been going on for you, Gemini, yeah? Let's go to the future, which is what is your personal power during this full moon period. So how can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Would you believe it? Another major arcana. This is crazy. We really must embrace this opportunity, Gemini, okay? Because the Emperor here, so this is your personal power during this full moon. It says the Emperor is all about that you're in control. And that's what I feel very much. It's like it's there for the taking. Whatever your dream is, whatever that power is right there, it's like kind of coursing through you. So the Emperor is someone who is, they are the boss of the tarot deck, okay? So they make things happen. They're the kind of person that people sit up and listen to when they walk into a room, okay? And this is the kind of energy that's surrounding you during this period, Gemini, okay? This is an opportunity, a period of time, a chance to make things happen. People are paying attention to you. People will listen to you. You have the ability to shift and change your life ultimately, okay, and bring in towards you what it is that you want. So if it's about, say, in a relationship, this can be about making that shift that you want to see in a relationship, maybe going to a higher level of commitment, things getting more serious, or like I say, for some of you it may be a job, it may be a promotion, something about you leveling up and becoming more powerful actually as well. So in a more, by the end of this, if you can embrace this power and harness it and embody it and really lean into it, Gemini, because it's all there for the taking, then you will emerge on the other side in this Emperor energy, more in control of your destiny, feeling more in control of your life, and in a more powerful, uplifted position. So exciting reading. Keep me posted on this one, Gemini, but I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up, leave any comments down below. It's always great to hear from you, and please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you'll be notified for all future uploads and to support the channel. And check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture. Wishing you love and light, Gemini. All the best. Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards. Do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture, but let's dive into the first placement of this full moon reading, which is what major energy is influencing your life right now. So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon period. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Really nice energy. This is a card of progress to me, okay? It's about being consistent as well, okay? So this is, if you continue, or if you haven't been, to show up every day, putting in that effort, putting in that willingness, doing what needs to be done in whatever situation, Cancer, that you are working towards. So what's the goal? Where are we heading? What are we trying to achieve? Make sure that you know where you're going, okay? That if you have a specific goal in mind, the Knight of Pentacles, this could be a relationship, this could be work. For some of you, this is about money coming through. So if you've been waiting for that, this is that money coming through, some kind of security. Knight of Pentacles is all about stability, security, and kind of getting into a routine. So maybe if you have been feeling lost, then this is that shift of being able to feel like that you do get on track. Things feel a bit safer, things feel more stable, and we feel more connected to our path and the journey, and we know where we're going. So this is when, if we just refer back to the placement, the energy that is influencing you right now, it's about this energy of security and stability and progress to me, okay? It may require some patience on your side, Cancer. You may be feeling that pinch that things are moving slower than maybe how you would like them to. But this is just the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, and what it does mean. Try to remember when you're if you are feeling impatient, frustrated, that actually the progress that you are making is real progress. It's like you're laying a very strong foundation. This is because, you know, say if we think of fire energy or air energy, things can move faster with that, but they can leave. They can just as quickly as they've come in. When Knight of Pentacles shows up, slow, steady, it's like that kind of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise wins the race because they're just there, showing up, laying this strong foundation, that it's something that could last with you for life. Whatever you're doing now, this progress that you're making will set you up in some ways, what I feel, Cancer. So try to remember that if you were feeling frustrated. Second placement, what positive change is unfolding for you, Cancer? So a breakthrough, a gift, a new opportunity. What is that? Oh, wonderful. Major Arcana, the Sun. Could not be a more positive omen to see for you, Cancer. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is the breakthrough, okay? So that patience will pay off. And this breakthrough is maybe coming for you sooner than what you might think, okay? So maybe this frustration is also unwarranted because we have this breakthrough. The sun coming from out behind the clouds that is going to happen. So what is that happiness, that breakthrough, what you've wanted? Is it a connection with someone special? Is it a breakthrough in finances, money, abundance? Is it to do with work? Whatever, you know, take, like I say, this general reading, take what resonates with what is going on for you personally. But this could not be a more positive and powerful omen. Major Arcana. A huge breakthrough that will bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, Cancer, is just around the corner. I feel like it's just on the edge there, ready to come through. Let's go to your final placement. What is your personal power during this full moon? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Oh, Nine of Cups. Confidence, satisfaction, cup. Your cup is full, emotional fulfillment. So this is also about being, a few messages here, Cancer. Being kind to yourself. So don't be, if you are someone who has a tendency to be hard on themselves, the Nine of Cups is about being kind to yourself and enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your successes that you've already achieved as well. Much like, you know, if you practice manifestation, about how they always encourage you to manifestation coach to enjoy the journey. So it's those things that are already going right for you to dwell on them, to embody them, ruminate on those feelings. And this will align you to bring in this sun moment, this breakthrough moment, yeah? By aligning with what makes you feel good. However sort of small or insignificant it may feel, or not important, it's just about those moments, maybe sharing company with someone that you have that sense of ease with. It's easy to be around them, pursuing hobbies that you just enjoy without necessarily them having to have purpose and outcome and achievement. It's just that kind of downtime where we're able to just enjoy ourselves, and that helps align us with our desires. So maybe a bit like here we have the work, the effort, and this is a bit like the play. So don't make it all work, no play, I think. So remember to take it easy on yourself, take some time out, and have the soft with the hard edge. Yeah, and this is going to help usher in this sun moment, this breakthrough for you, Cancer. Okay, so enjoy yourself in order to bring more joy, to put it simply, Cancer. But that's your reading, Cancer. I hope it resonated for you. Lots of good stuff there. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did resonate for you. Please leave any comments down below as well. It's always great to get feedback, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for all future uploads and to support the channel. Do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture, but wishing you all the best with this situation with the full moon, Cancer. Love and light. Hey lovely Leo, welcome to your reading. I've shuffled and pulled your cards already. Do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture. But let's dive into your first placement of this reading, which is what major energies influencing you right now. So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon period. King of Pentacles coming in with some good energy here. For some of you, this can be about finances, improving, beginning to right themselves. King of Pentacles is all about the material world, really, and how we meet it. And the King of Pentacles is an expert with dealing with the material world. So this could be for some of you who, if you've been struggling with practical issues, it could be home related, could be work related, something about how you meet the material world. And the King of Pentacles ushers in this positive change, this good energy, okay, about bringing in some stability, about being finding a solution to a problem, if that's what you've been dealing with, some kind of issue. The King of Pentacles is very resourceful. They are also very good at strategy. So whatever's on your, obviously this is a general reading, Leo, so take what resonates. But even if it was, say, a relationship, it's like we need to bring this kind of grounded energy to find a solution. We need to be less emotional, more practical, okay? We need to strategize instead of just, maybe you've said how you feel, you've talked it all out, and that hasn't really got you anywhere. So now we need to start making moves on a practical level. What does that mean? Does that mean if someone hasn't been appreciating you, making yourself less available? That is just one example, okay? If it's about work, if you again are, how we approach in work in a situation, if someone hasn't been respecting you or valued, do we need to look at how are we giving too much? It's about being savvy, or do we need to look for another job? So take what resonates with that. But yes, we need to embody this King of Pentacles energy to get the results that we want. So we need to take a practical approach, Leo. The talking period is done. We now just need to speak with our actions, whatever situation that you find yourself in, okay? This is where you're going to get the results by embodying this King of Pentacles. And for some of you also, it's like finances could begin to right themselves as well, which is going to support you and put you in a better position. Second placement, what positive changes is unfolding for you. So this is more the energy of a breakthrough, a gift, a new opportunity. This is kind of the energy I see that you need to embody to get the results. This is the gift that is coming during this period for you, Leo. So a helping hand as such. Five of Cups. So this is some kind of, this could be your energy or someone around you, a situation where there's been some loss and disappointment. Something didn't work out how you wanted, how you expected. But however disappointing and whatever loss this was, this is maybe the situation that needs you to bring this practical mindset, okay? This loss and disappointment. This is the Two Cups that remain. So yes, something has been lost and something didn't work out how we wanted, but it's time to again get practical, reroute. Do not dwell. This card is like, do not dwell on this loss that's happened. Okay, so that's, you know, the expression kind of crying over spilt milk. Obviously give your time to heal and be upset, but let's not get stuck here. Let's not dwell here. What we need to do is turn around and focus on these Two Cups that are waiting for you, that remain. This is the potential. This is the next step. This is the, what do we do when we reroute our situation, okay, and start thinking out the box about where do we need to go next. Even if it's in a relationship, like with a person who has let you down, it's not necessarily just about, for some of you, you might want to walk away. That might be what those Two Cups is. For others though, it's about, that isn't the case. It's just about taking a different approach with this person. Okay, this didn't work out, so what happens? It's like, what happens next? And the universe is really asking you, just, we're going to have to turn around on this one, and we're going to have to face these Two Cups. This is the good stuff, okay? This is the next chapter, Leo. And bring that King of Pentacles energy. And that's the gift, is that there is Two Cups still here that are waiting for you, that maybe you're not able to see right now. But it will become clear if you can shift your focus, shift your energy, pivot, Leo. Future energy. What is your personal power during this full moon, Leo? So how can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Four of Cups. Again, shifting to focus on this fourth cup. This Four of Cups is being stuck in this disappointment. It's almost a doubling down, spirits doubling down on this message about this person. Again is focusing on these Three Cups in this card. Four of Cups is about feeling rejected in some way, disappointed, again the kind of loss. And what we're missing, something, you know, we're missing the opportunity, the gift that is really kind of staring us in our face. So this feels like a mindset shift. We need to, Leo, pull ourselves out of this negative spot that you may have got yourself stuck in. I don't want you to miss this opportunity that is out there. Be interesting to know what that is, what you aren't seeing. It will become clear if it isn't already. The first thing we need to do is shift our mood, our mindset, and move into this King of Pentacles energy. And then I feel like you'll get the ball rolling, Leo, okay? But that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did. Please leave any comments down below. It's always great to hear from you. And please do consider subscribing if you haven't already for all future uploads. And to support the channel, do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising for the full picture. But wishing you all the best with this situation, Leo. Love and light. Hey lovely Virgos, welcome to your reading. I've shuffled and pulled your cards already. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising for the full picture, but let's dive into the first placement, see what the full moon is going to bring for you. And it's a full moon in Virgo. What major energy is influencing your life right now, Virgo, and what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? Let's see. Three of Cups. a lovely energy with the Three of Cups. It's a very light-hearted energy, actually. So if you've had a kind of period of heaviness, of low mood, or feeling isolated, this is about feeling more connected again. It's also a card of celebration. The Three of Cups, we see these three friends here who are gathering, and I do hear and feel celebration is the most prominent aspect of this. Sometimes it brings through messages about encouraging us to kind of get out there in the world and socialize and, you know, broaden our social circle in some ways in order to usher in some kind of new energy. But with this, I feel like it's just you connecting with those ones that you already have in your life, that are close to you and that you love, and something that you've been working towards and on for some time, and it's come to fruition. It's like good news, a shift, a big change, and a celebration. How wonderful. I'm nosy, so I'm going to pull one more card on what we're celebrating. Obviously, this is a general reading, so when you see this card or when you feel this energy, you might already know, okay, what's that kind of burning desire that you've had, that what would be, you know, if you could get some good news now, what would that be? Well, there we go. So just something that we've been manifesting again. So if we've been working on our manifestations, if we've been consistent, holding that vision, working on our mindset, working on our keeping a clean, disciplined mindset, keeping our vibe high, raising our vibration. This is bringing, again, maybe a long held wish, something that you've been, or maybe not, you know, maybe that you're such a powerful manifestor that you can just bring it in really quick, Virgo. But a vision you've been holding, bringing it into the 3D. You've done the work, you've got all the tools in front of you, your pentacle, your wand, your sword, your cup, everything is here, ready and primed. There's no work as such to be done. And here it is, it just drifts in and shifts into your lap, lands in your lap. And then this is the fun and the celebration, the good news, Virgo. Awesome, I love that. Let's move on to the second placement. What positive change is unfolding for you? So we have seen that, but this is, we'll dig deeper into this, okay? So a breakthrough, a gift, or a new opportunity. The Four of Swords. We get to, maybe after this celebration, this breakthrough, we get to have a rest. Virgos are overthinkers, very hard workers, are always, even when they're not working, their mind is working, okay? Overthinking. So I feel like a situation that has really been draining you a lot on this level, and I feel like because of this breakthrough and because of this good news, this celebration, there'll be your mind will be free of this, and we can take a breath, have a sigh of relief, because we've reached some kind of milestone, or there's some area of our life that we've wanted to see changing, and we finally get that change. And it's like being able to, you know, maybe you've had some sleepless nights, Virgo, a lot about this situation, and just being really, you know, Virgo can really get in their heads, and it can seep into every area of your life, where it's almost like this background noise, yeah, in your mind, where it's like you're working but it's there, like you're watching TV but it's there, you're trying to sleep but it's there. So what it will bring, the gift, is that you will finally have some peace, finally have some rest, Virgo, because of this good news that you've been waiting on. Let's go to the future, the final placement, which is, what is your personal power during this full moon? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest power? And we have a major arcana, the Hierophant. This is you taking charge of a situation. I think maybe this is where you'll actually, because of this breakthrough, this is where that will propel you, if that makes sense. It will move you into this Hierophant energy. I think it will give you a confidence boost, and it will give you like a new starting point, if that makes sense. Like if you felt like you couldn't gain traction, and this person is settled, yeah, they're in their throne, they've reached a milestone, and they've reached this achievement. Now they've got people, the next stage is that they've got someone looking at them for answers, which is interesting. So say if it was like a promotion for some of you, and then this is like you've been really focusing on getting that promotion, and then you get it, yeah, and then which is fantastic, that's what we needed to happen. But then the next stage is that we've got a team who are looking at us for answers, who are looking at us for guidance and structure. And that's what the Hierophant is really good at. Virgo is really good at that. They're often the person, say, in a work situation that people come to for answers, because Virgo knows the process and generally has a big, is into doing things right. So they kind of know the ins and outs of everything. So when people don't know how to do something, they come to a Virgo. Also, if this was in a relationship, it can be again about kind of, okay, so we're in a relationship now, where do we go from here? And the Hierophants are the advice when we find ourselves in this position of power, I want to say. So this is also what is your personal power during this full moon. It's actually finding yourself in this leveled up position, Virgo, and someone is going to be looking at you for answers. And the Hierophant is about doing things by the rule book, so don't do anything rash. It's about taking a traditional approach. So again, referring back to the analogy of being a boss, getting a managerial position, for example, and having a team. Don't come in and try and reinvent the wheel. Get to know your team, start off small, check out the processes, look what works, what doesn't, so then we can see what needs to be changed. Take a traditional approach, follow the rules, read up on advice on how the best way to be a manager in a new team is, just for example. Or if it was in a relationship, it's like, because we're suddenly in a relationship, let's not go at 150 miles an hour. Let's take it slow. Let's take it step by step. And there's something about you needing to set that tone for this, Virgo. So that's your power in the situation. Don't let this, once it lands in your lap, this wonderful gift celebration, don't let it then spin out of control. That would be a Virgo's worst nightmare as well. So that's your reading, Virgo. I hope it resonated. Please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, to support the channel, to be notified for all future uploads. And please do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture. But wishing you all the best. Keep me posted about this and how this manifests. Love and light, Virgo. Hey lovely Libra, welcome to your reading. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards. Do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture, but let's dive into your first placement and see what's going on for you around this full moon in Virgo. What major energy is influencing you right now is this placement. So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? Ooh, and we have the lovely King of Wands. Very direct, very vibrant energy. King of Wands is ruled by the element of fire. So it's all about action, okay? Forward momentum. Now this can be quite tricky for Libra because you are traditionally indecisive, but this is about the King of Wands is very decisive. So there may be a situation where it's time to make things happen, Libra, okay, and shift things forward. If you've been kind of umming and ahhing about something during this period and this kind of burst of energy that a full moon brings, it can shift you forward if you can harness it, okay, and embody this King of Wands energy. So it is about being courageous, and it is more about taking a risk as well. The King of Wands is pretty fearless when it comes to making changes. The King of Wands is someone who really knows themselves as well and has a confidence. This is someone who is magnetic to others, so doesn't really care what other people think as well. They really set the tone for how they want things to be and are the decision maker. Yeah, that seems imperative. It keeps coming up in my thought process when channeling here with the cards about making a decision and being direct, Libra, and taking that leap. Maybe there's something where you have become almost paralyzed in is it paralysis analysis, okay, which can happen to Libra. And there is no right or wrong decision here. What we need is action to break us out of this stuckness, okay? So do as the King of Wands would do, yeah? Second position, Libra. What positive changes are unfolding for you during this period? So this is what's asking you to embody this kind of energy, and this position is a breakthrough and a gift and an opportunity that is coming towards you, Libra, to sort of help you along your way. And this is the World, and this is a beautiful energy. It's a major arcana, and it talks about a new cycle. So again, a shift away. It's like if you can make this action, this movement forward, it can usher in and shift the whole energy for you, okay? The World is a major arcana, so it's potent energy, it's important change, it's big change potential around you, Libra, if you can embrace this change that I feel like is needed. And there is this need for a new cycle. This could be a need for a new cycle, can be literal in the sense of it can be something changing externally for you in a practical sense, like a new job, like maybe making the decision to leave a job and go elsewhere. It can be not as big as that, as in it can be about a shift in approach or perspective that is needed. But there's something that's outdated here, that is past its sell-by date, Libra, with you and around you energetically, an outlook, an approach that you know doesn't work for you, okay, that is just really a drain on your resources. And the not facing up to this and not taking the action that is needed is just holding you in that old energy. And once you can shift it, you'll feel so much more free. There will be a sense of flow back into your energy field. I do feel like you're ready for this new cycle. But it does, at the same time, it does need to come from you. There is choice here, Libra, yeah? Let's have a look to the final card, which is, what is your personal power during this full moon period? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Queen of Cups. Feeling things deeply. The Queen of Cups is the queen of being able to feel their feelings and not be overwhelmed by them. So I wonder if this is what's causing you this indecision, Libra, is that emotions are running very high around this action that needs to be took. And when we feel overwhelmed emotionally, it is hard to move forward, okay, because we just keep getting kind of washed away by what we feel, and it feels too difficult, it feels insurmountable to make this change. So the Queen of Cups is, like I say, the queen of allowing to feel their feelings without being overwhelmed. How do we do this? We find ways to process our feelings. So if that's some kind of release that is needed more here, through, even if it, for some of you, maybe needing to cry, needing to talk to someone, to share more what's going on inside of you, to a trusted person, or for others it could be practices that soothe us, like meditation, that give us some distance, that ground us. And what it's not about suppressing the emotions. So for some of you out there, maybe it's a natural inclination because of our past or whatever we've been through, just as humans, almost what we're taught in society is actually just to bury our feelings. But that's, you know, just they continue to affect us. Even if we bury them, they actually affect us more than if we can bring them to light and shine a light on them and know what we're dealing with, so that we can learn to be a bit more observing of our emotions and not completely taken over. But look at this very center is this beautiful shift and change that is waiting for you. If we can just get ourselves, like the Libra, get ourselves balanced, yeah? So good luck with this, Libra. I hope this reading resonated. Let me know if it did in the comment section. I'd love to hear about your situation, how this resonated. Please give me a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing if you haven't already, to support the channel so you'll be notified for all future uploads, and check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture. But wishing you all the best with this, Libra. Love and light. Hello my Scorpios, and welcome to your reading. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's get into it and see what this full moon is going to bring for you. The first placement is what major energy is influencing your life right now. So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? Kicking off with a major arcana, Scorpio, so potent energy around you, big potential, big energy, and it is the card Justice. So a situation that has felt unfair to you, Scorpio. Someone may have wronged you. A situation that could have been going on for some time where you have felt there has been injustice, unfairness. You haven't been treated in the right way. So there is the potential here during this period, in this lunar potent energy, to make a shift with this, Scorpio, which I'm sure is good news for you, okay? This is an opportunity for these scales to be balanced. So if you've been waiting on this, things may be set in place, you know, poised to kind of, for a wrong to be righted, or it may be a surprise for some of you. I'm nosy, so I'm going to pull one more card on this. Tell me more about this Justice card. So Spirit's working hard. Whoa. Spirit's working hard to right this wrong for you, Scorpio. I feel like, yeah, for some of you that you have been betrayed. This has been going on for some time. It may have taken some kind of strategy for you to work out how to right this wrong, and I feel like that Spirit is kind of bringing this to fruition for you finally. Because then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, yeah, this is you moving towards that. Ten of Pentacles is about success, okay? It's about kind of having it all, really, your ideal situation. And this may be, in some ways, feel like someone or something has been blocking you, blocking your path in some ways, okay? Not having your best interests at heart, maybe even blocking finances for some of you, okay? Maybe this is about money coming in. It could even be a legal issue, literally, for some of you. Or it could be a relationship, yeah, that someone's messed you around, treated you unfairly, and there's something about karma catching up with that situation, and you being able to move forward, continue, make big shifts towards this, make some progress towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is your future, your ideal situation, what you've been working towards. Yeah, stability, financial success. This is the card of abundance, is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is going to shift that energy, move things forward for you, Scorpio. Karma does its job. Yeah. Let's move on to the second place and what positive change is unfolding for you. We have seen already, this is justice, is that positive change, but also there may be other ones. So this is the position, what's breakthrough, gift, or new opportunities manifesting for you. It may tell us more about this. Tells us though it's a continuation of this story. I believe it's the end of some kind of suffering for you, Scorpio. Like I picked up on in this card, it's like a betrayal, a knife in the back here, or 10 knives in the back here actually. This has history here, this has weight. I believe this situation, someone has really, someone or something, so company, people, place or thing, you know, tell you what resonates to you, has really done a number on you, Scorpio, I think, okay, and left you here, okay. Now with the Ten of Swords, this talks about the level of pain and kind of suffering and betrayal that's endured, that's happened to you. But what it also talks about is that this is the final stage, this is the end of the line of this. That's the silver lining of the Ten of Swords, is the worst has happened, it's over. Justice, some form of justice is coming through. What comes after the Ten of Swords for you, Scorpio, as well, is an ace, the new cycle, the new beginning. This period, you will have some closure, you will have some ending on this, okay? Let's go to the final placement. What is your personal power during this full moon, Scorpio? So how can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Nine of Wands, we pick ourselves up after being battered and bruised, and we continue to fight, okay, for this Ten of Pentacles, for this dream, our ideal, our whatever this is to you, Scorpio, okay, if it's a dream job, if it's a family unit, if it's a relationship, if it's all of the above, okay, financial success, abundance, whatever it is to you, okay, this is you. After being someone messing with your energy badly, this is you not giving up on that dream, and this is you choosing to continue to fight. Scorpio doesn't really know any other way as well. Scorpio is one of the most determined energies out of all the signs, you know. Scorpios, when they dig in, like they dig in, okay, they go deep. You probably know this about you. Yeah, so this is an intense reading, but with some positive shifts, some closure, some ending to this suffering and pain. The Nine of Wands, which then leads to, we get to the Ten of Wands, another 10. So we get to release more baggage, release more burdens here as we embrace our ace, which is on its way to us. Get back on track to our Ten of Pentacles. Some kind of justice. It could even be, for some of you, just come through the channel message, it could be an apology even for some of you, and that may bring some closure and release for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that was your reading, Scorpio. If it did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. I'd love to know what's going on with your situation, how this reading resonated. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you'll be notified for all future uploads. And to support the channel, do check out your sun, moon, rising for the full picture. But Scorpio, wishing you love and light. Hey my lovely Sagittariuses, I hope you're well. Welcome to your reading. I've shuffled and pulled your cards already, so let's dive in and see what this March full moon is going to bring towards you. First placement is, what major energy is influencing you right now? So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? And we have the lovely Nine of Cups, all about emotional fulfillment. it's about taking a moment, Sagittarius, to really in a way take your foot off the gas. So if you've been really pushing yourself and driving towards a particular goal, I just get this sense of pushing yourself hard in some direction. Could even be about personal growth, or it can be about, you know, it could be in work, it could be a relationship that is stressing you out. Take what resonates, okay? The Nine of Cups is about really taking a moment to get back in touch with what brings us joy. Take the pressure off ourselves, take a breath so that we can really begin to see the bigger picture again, okay? We can just do things for the sake of enjoyment, okay, without this fixation of it being outcome based, like, you know, about an achievement or about purpose or about making money, that kind of thing. It's about just filling our cup again, getting rebalanced, giving ourselves a pat on the back as well about how far we've come. So in a situation, let's say if you're working towards a particular goal, try to take in actually how far you've come, because I think that you've come further than what you realize. There's something about this person that is in a position of power and success that I see as well, that maybe you're not seeing as clearly as you should, and we need to, okay? So that's the energy surrounding you right now, Sagittarius, what we need to lean into. The next position, so what positive changes unfolding for you during this time period? So a breakthrough, a gift, or a new opportunity, what's manifesting for you? Six of Wands, this is the victory and success that you've been working so hard towards. This is it manifesting, this is it coming to fruition. So the message is, it's like, I feel like it's a done deal. This victory, this success, you really have done enough. And so that's maybe why we can take our foot off the gas. It's not a case of doing more. We just need to coast now, coast into this victory and this success, allow it to flow towards us. Six of Wands is when we get some acknowledgement as well, some praise, some recognition, all that good stuff, okay? So if you've been waiting for that in some form, what is this victory and success to you, Sagittarius? What is this thing that you've been kind of busting your gut over? This is it coming through. This is you having your moment of success and people recognizing your achievement. It's already a done deal is what I'm hearing. It's already done. So this is happening during this full moon period as well. So this powerful moon energy. The full moon has the ability to shift things, yeah, because it amps up the energy and it brings in that change and that shift. So trying to stay into this energy of, you know, if you are into manifesting as well, of believing it's already yours, you know, so we need to, all we need to do is ask and then be open to receiving. Yeah, we've done the work. Let's have a look at the final placement, Sagittarius, for you, which is what is your personal power during this full moon period? So how can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? We've seen it is about around self-care, but let's see what else we've got. Another 9. 9 of Wands is you're closer than you realize to being able to this achievement and being able to put this burden down. If maybe it's become somewhat of a burden, this drive for success and achievement, whatever this goal is. 9 of Wands is like this to me. It's almost like the last cycle, the last push, and then we get to put this burden down and we get this success, we reach this milestone essentially. That's the 10 of Wands, okay? And then we move on, then the Ace comes in, which is the new beginning, the fresh start in this new position that we find ourselves. So personal power during this full moon. is holding on to, you're closer than you think, and you're just in the last push, the last throes of getting this project or whatever this is to the end. Let's not kill ourselves trying to do that, you know, busting this gut to try and do that. But we do need to keep showing up and hanging in there, Sagittarius, okay? But know that it is already done and it is already yours, this success and victory. So Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did. Leave any comments down below. It's always great to hear from you and hear how this resonated. And please do consider subscribing if you haven't already for all future uploads, and to support the channel. Do check out your sun, moon, rising as well for the full picture. But wishing you all the best with this situation, Sagittarius, love and light. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. I hope you're well. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's dive in to see what this full moon energy is going to bring towards you. Placement 1 is what major energy is influencing you right now. So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? And we have the Four of Cups. So there's something I see, Capricorn, with this card that you may have really got down on yourself about with the situation. The Four of Cups can often talk about feeling disappointed, rejected even, some feeling like something that you really wanted to work out and you feel like it isn't working out. And we're focusing on these 3 cups. With body language is closed off. Yeah, we've kind of shut down, and what we're missing, okay, is this 4th cup, which is an offering and which is really a new way, a new perspective of seeing this situation that we're missing, that we're not seeing. Or it can be that a new opportunity and a new offering is actually coming through as well. So watch this space for that, okay, Capricorn. Either way, what Spirit is asking you and encouraging you is to, I think, open up more, okay, to this opportunity. So if it's in a mindset way, energetically, or even practically, or all of the above, we need to begin to shift away from this loss, this disappointment, this kind of belief that it almost feels like has set in, that like this isn't going to work, or like because this happened, this means, you know, that I'm never going to have any sort of success in this area. Those kind of thoughts that we've fallen into. And it's like, stop, like Spirit's like, we're missing, you know, there's this 4th cup, there's this 4th cup, please look up, please see this 4th cup. See what the rest of the cards say, Capricorn. 2nd position, what positive change is unfolding for you? So this is going to help with this situation as well. It's a breakthrough, it's a gift, it's a new opportunity. We do see this new opportunity already. Tell us more. 6 of Swords, a transition from turbulent times, which is this disappointment. Okay, we've been through some turbulent times, Capricorn. This could be at work, this could be a relationship. Tell you what resonates, you know, this general reading, so whatever applies to your circumstance. 6 of Swords talks about a transition that is underway, that is happening. So there is change that is occurring, if you see it or not, okay? And we are moving into a better place, calmer waters, something that is more fulfilling, I feel like. And it's also about, when we see the 6 of Swords, Spirit asks us to, the certain mindsets and thoughts, because Swords is about our thoughts and our mind, something that's outdated, which again we've seen here, something isn't quite true with what the self-belief is. So, you know, because of one rejection, it means that that area of our life is forever going to be a failure, for example. You know, that isn't faulty thinking, that is not a true belief, okay? So there is an outdated belief and mindset that needs to be left behind as well, Capricorn, in this transition. For some of you who are in a relationship or have someone close by, this is you being able to move forward with them. This is your ride or die. You're transitioning together. For some of you, may be scared of losing that ride or die. They're coming with you. So take peace of mind in that as well. Final message. What is your personal power during this full moon, Capricorn? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Major Arcana, Justice. Justice will be done. So if this situation has felt unfair, someone may have treated you unfairly as well and made you feel bad about yourself and kind of got you in this negative state of mind. This could be someone that's a particular person or a situation where things felt wrong and unfair. And justice is about right and a wrong. So I feel like Spirit is with you, working hard behind the scenes to right this wrong. But also there's something about changing your mindset and shifting to the fourth cup, the new perspective, leaving outdated mindsets behind is also your personal power, because that's the placement here. About harnessing the lunar energy is about not letting this situation do that to you, okay? Like creating your own justice, really. Balancing these scales again. Beginning to see clearly. Beginning to see the bigger picture and the truth. Because we've seen how things have got clouded. Things have become blurred, the truth to us here, Capricorn. Justice is about seeing clearly. And it's almost, I feel like, yeah, like bringing your own justice. Capricorn is great for that as well, because they are such tough cookies, yeah. That if you can get your head straight, this almost out of character for you, Capricorn, as well, to let a situation or someone rattle you like this. So it's like, let's reset and let's remember who we are. I hope this reading resonated for you, Capricorn. Please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below as well. It's always great to hear from you, your situation, how this reading resonated. Please give me, subscribe if you haven't already, to support the channel and to be notified for all future uploads. Do check out your sun, moon, rising as well for the full picture, Capricorn. But wishing you all the best with this situation. Love and light. Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So I've already shuffled and pulled the cards. Let's dive in and see what this full moon energy is going to bring towards you. First placement, Aquarius, is what major energies influencing your life right now? What cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon period? Seven of Wands. Needing to stand your ground, Aquarius, on a situation. I think you already have. You've already made a lot of progress with this. A situation, a particular person, a group of people, a company, like your job, for instance. Something, tell what resonates. Obviously, this general reading, tell what resonates to your personal situation. Somebody or something has been pushing you, trying to push your boundaries, push you into a position or a corner that you don't want to be in, and testing your boundaries is what I see and what I feel. But you have held your ground. If you haven't, then Spirit is telling you to do this and embody this. You have the ability, you have the power. I think for most of you, you might be in the middle of this, you might be in the midst of this, holding your ground. It takes a lot of energy, yeah, to do this. But this is your reminder that it's worth it, that it's very important. It won't last forever. This kind of situation has to, if you hold your ground, I feel like it will shift, and it will change and it will ease, yeah. But this is quite an intense period where it's very important for you to continue to fight, to continue to hold this boundary and stand your ground, Aquarius. This person is fiercely holding them back, yeah. Second placement, Aquarius. What positive change is unfolding for you during this period, okay? What breakthrough, gift, or new opportunity is manifesting? The Emperor. We are finding our personal power. We are moving into our Emperor energy. The Emperor is major arcana, is very powerful character. They are the boss of the tarot deck, okay? They set the tone. They are in control. They are good leaders. This is all why we're doing this, okay? Why we're not being pushed around, because we are growing and nurturing our personal power. People can't push us around, and people can't. We're telling people, you know, that old kind of expression about teach people how to treat you. You know, if people are going to be nasty, mean, we can't really stop them doing that, but we can choose how we react, and we can choose how we choose to stand in this position. Yeah. And I feel like this is where we're moving to. It's almost like setting these boundaries will become second nature to you, will become more natural, and that's partly where this sense of ease will come from, because it won't be such a big deal to kind of set these boundaries. It'll almost become inherent. And people will begin to get, those people around you will begin to get the picture. They'll start to resonate. The changes in you will begin. They'll start going, all right, okay, I can't do this anymore. Okay, they're not gonna take that. So yeah, this Emperor energy is very comfortable, yeah, in their power and in their boundaries, and this is who we're becoming, Aquarius. Okay, so that's great to see. And then interestingly, the next placement, so we've kind of touched on it, but we can dig into it deeper. Spirit's already kind of told us, but this is what is your personal power during this full moon. So how can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? So tell us more about this, Spirit. The High Priestess. Wow, so 2 major arcanas here, Aquarius. So a potent time, a significant time. This battle, okay, it might feel almost kind of, you know, you might ask yourself sometimes, you know, is it worth it? It is worth it, okay? It almost might seem small, like maybe it's those day-to-day battles. It might feel petty. It might feel like, oh, why am I, you know, messing with this? But it's like it's almost like those, you win the war with all those little battles, yeah? That makes sense. So don't diminish what you're doing. This is massive. This is leading to big change. Because the High Priestess, okay, so what is your personal power during this full moon? The High Priestess is able to see beyond the veil, is able to see what's really going on in a situation, cut through whatever you've been told, whatever you've been, you know, that noise that you're hearing about that is surface level noise. So whatever people are telling you, you know better than this, okay? You know that there's some kind of manipulation going on here. There's some mistruth. There's some lies going on here. You're able to see to actually what's really happening. Your intuition is screaming at you about this and telling you every step of the way what's really going on. So we just need to be calm enough and quiet enough to listen to that voice, to that intuitive voice. The High Priestess is the master of this, okay? She's not thrown off. So continue to trust your intuition. This is where you'll find your answers. This is where what will keep you right and guide you, Aquarius, and lead you into this Emperor, this wonderful Emperor energy. So that was your reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonated. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did. Leave any comments down below. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising for the full picture of all the other signs as well. But wishing you all the best with this situation, Aquarius. Love and light. Hello my lovely Pisces, welcome to your reading. I've already shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's get into it and see what this full moon energy is bringing towards you. First placement is what major energy is influencing you right now? So what cosmic forces are shaping your path during this full moon? We have the beautiful major arcana, the Star card. The Star card is about a wish, okay, that you have, Pisces, a long-held wish, a dream, that you have been kind of quietly, maybe even keeping to yourself, quietly manifesting, quietly working on in private, maybe behind the scenes. There's something about this Star card that's very gentle and still, something that you hold close to your heart, I feel, and maybe don't even admit or share to many people, that there's this thing that you hope and wish for. Star card is always like a spiritual card to me as well, so maybe this is something that you share with spirit and ask spirit to bring towards you and embody. So it's also encouraging you not to give up on this hope as well. So the Star card is hopeful, and it's encouraging you to not give up on this, okay? So maybe you are protecting it, and that's instinctual, and that's the right kind of energy to have around this wish, okay? It's a protective energy, and that's nurturing, and you know, it's okay to maybe keep it to yourself, because if we exposed it or shared it with the wrong people, they would diminish it, they would dash our hopes potentially. And I feel like spirit understands this and has your back on that, and maybe you feel that from spirit as well, as spirit's the only safe space to hold, to share it with. And spirit encourages you to continue to nurture and hold that wish. Don't give up on your dream, Pisces. Pisces the dreamer as well, the beautiful dreamer. Second placement, what positive changes unfolding for you? So what breakthrough, gift or new opportunities manifesting during this period, this full moon energy? We have the Eight of Cups. We are walking away from something, a situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. This is in turn bringing you closer to this dream, to this wish, I believe, okay? So I feel like spirit is encouraging you and asking you to continue to do that. Don't settle. Go for the ideal. Go for what is emotionally fulfilling. Maybe voices around you are telling you to, you know, get realistic, you know, come on, like, have you, you know, look at your situation. You just need to do this. Like, you can't, be going for that situation, just for example, okay? And actually what is unfolding for you is more emotional fulfillment through walking away from what doesn't serve you, and walking away from people, places, things that aren't it, yeah, that don't align with you. It's like choosing ourselves again and again, choosing our dreams again and again, and actually how powerful that is. And it just happens in the corners often, you know, just those daily choices. It's always almost in the little decisions that the bigger things begin to manifest. You know, it's all these little things that make up the bigger picture, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go to the final card, final placement, Pisces, which is what is your personal power during this full moon period? How can you harness this lunar energy to step into your highest potential? Justice, again, about choosing yourself again and again. Justice is about wrongs being righted. It's interesting, this justice card has been common throughout many of these signs, all stars reading. So it feels like this full moon, it's full moon in Virgo. Virgo do have a very strong moral compass. So I do feel like it will be a period where wrongs are being righted. I'm going to pull one more card just to be nosy and get more on this. So this is about, I think, standing up for yourself, kind of creating and making your own justice, working towards as well staying balanced, because we have the scales here. Tuning out those voices around you that tell you to go for less, that certain things aren't possible. This is a very sort of hopeful, magical reading, and a typically Piscean kind of idealistic reading, but not in a delusional way, in a magical, positive way. Yeah, tell me more about this Justice card, Spirit. Oof. And then we have the Death card, the card of transformation. You are two major arcanas here, Pisces. So your personal power during this full moon is to embody some kind of transformation. So for many of you, it can be about there is something in the past, like this Eight of Cups, walking away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling, leaving that stuff in the past, be it in mindset, be it in literally people, places, things being left in the past, in order to open up to there is a rebirth on the horizon. There is change on the horizon. And there will feel in this transformation to you, I believe, Pisces, that some kind of justice will be done in that process. Maybe you didn't used to go for your dreams and your hopes in the past, and that's like an old way of being that is dying out. Okay, so this could be a new approach for you, or a new opportunity. So I hope that resonated, Pisces. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below, and please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising for the full picture as well. But wishing you all the best during this period with this situation, Pisces. Love and light.